Witness the immense power of a true Saiyan warrior! This is Super Vegeta! Whoa! How about the anime accurate kick? Oh, let's go! Ah, he did it once again! Oh, man, if you really want to test your strength, stay right where you are! Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here for some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC Pack 19 content. Today, we're going to be creating the anime-accurate Super Vegeta. Something I've mentioned a billion times already here on the channel. I always thought it was strange how they called Vegeta's Super Saiyan transformations Super Vegeta 1 and 2, just because, as we all know, according to the anime, that Super Vegeta title belongs to the Ascended Super Saiyan form, where he gets that bulky physique with the veins popping out of his forehead. His hair even changes a little bit, gets taller, a bit wider, and has that fluffy aspect to it. Just the entire form is like one of my favorites, so we're going to be creating that here today. I do get why they had to use that Super Vegeta 1 and 2 name for his transformations, just to differentiate from all the other Super Saiyan forms, right? Because we have Future Super Saiyan, Goku's Super Saiyan forms with their different abilities to them, so I do understand why, but again, we're trying to go for anime accuracy. Without further ado, please make sure to drop a like on today's video, turn on post notifications, and let's jump straight into it. First and foremost, you do need to purchase DLC Pack 19. It costs around $8 US if you don't already have it unlocked, because this is how you get the new Saiyan battle armor from Vegeta after 8 whole years of waiting. I know, but it's about that time we finally have it. And we're also going to be equipping the Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta wig. We need those two to capture the aesthetic of Super Vegeta. So, a while ago, I created the Ultra Ego Vegeta build, and I went with this height right here. I compared it to the original Vegeta in-game, and it's a bit taller than normal Vegeta. So, we're actually going to be going one notch lower, and I think this will capture Vegeta's height. The body type, we're just putting this to the max. That bulky physique is there. Hair does not matter because, again, we are going to be equipping that Super Saiyan 3 Daima wig. Eyes, you would obviously want to go with those sharp edges, type 4 or even type 8. Now, I think this one is a bit closer to the vanilla style of Vegeta, so we'll be going with type 8, but feel free to go with type 4 if you really want to. The pupils, oh, this one actually might be cool. Just because when he uses Final Flash, when he was first charging up, he had no pupils, correct? Ooh, so hey, you could go with this one as well. But I think for now, we're going to go with 47. Oh, no, because Super Saiyan, they don't necessarily have those pupils. It's just one solid color. So again, 44 or 43. We'll go with 43. Nose. This time around, I'm going to go with type 1. Mouth / jaw, type 1 as well. Ears, type 3, the smallest ears in the game. This is just the foundation, the appearance. Skin tone, 1 shade lighter. Hair color, again, doesn't matter because of the wig. Oh, actually, the hair color does matter, because the wig doesn't change the color of the eyebrows, right? So, of course, you would want that Super Saiyan aesthetic, the gold blonde look. Don't necessarily know the exact color scheme over that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta wig. It might be this one right here. We'll go with that one. I always liked the pale scheme over the hair, like from the classic DBZ days. Planet Namek with Goku, Android Saga with Vegeta, even Cell Saga, right? Eyes, obviously that lime green look, or maybe more of that dark green. Maybe this one here. I'm looking at this picture. I'll pop it up on screen. It's a bit of that dark green color, right? But again, I'm trying my best to capture that Xenoverse 2 vanilla aspect as well. We'll go with this one. I think that one's just fine. Don't necessarily need to worry about the color palette over the armor, because again, we'll be equipping that DLC 19 Saiyan battle armor. Voice, going with type 4, just because it sounds the closest to Vegeta, in my personal opinion. Now for the name, for most of the characters, they usually have the transformation title in the parentheses, but when it comes to Ultra Trunks, also known as Super Saiyan Grade 3, or Super Vegeta Grade 2, the super part is in front of their original name, right? So we're just going to be going with that. Super Vegeta. I don't know why I capitalize U. Maybe for Ultra. There it is. Enter. Yeah, man, we're just getting warmed up. So now let's jump over to the actual game and equip everything else. I do have a feeling that this bootleg Vegeta is going to look a bit more accurate to the official character compared to UE Vegeta that I created about a week ago. Just because even though that UE Vegeta was the closest that we can possibly get to the character, he just did not look the best in my personal opinion. But as for this character, so far so good with the accurate armor that we have here. I mean, again, it took them 8 years to include this, but I ain't complaining. I'm just happy that we now have it so we can create all the different Vegeta variants. And last but not least, we have the Daima wig. Hey, not too bad, right? Kind of cool. This is probably the closest a custom character will look to an official character, right? Super Vegeta, we have the height, the crazy hair, the physique. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this so far. And yeah, just to compare the height difference, it's pretty on par, right? Same level. As for the skill set, I do have something in mind. I really want to equip that maximum flasher technique, so I think the best skill to replicate that is going to be Super Explosive Wave, if I can find it real quick. So many attacks right there. And obviously, we need Welcome to Super Vegeta's Big Bang Attack. I know that's more of original Super Saiyan Vegeta, but hey, Super Vegeta could technically use it as well. For the third attack, I'm going to be going in with Wild Buster just to get a cool rush move in. I know it says Ki Blast, but we can follow up with an additional Ki Blast if we decide to press that additional inputs. The last one, probably just Big Bang Knuckle, just because he does throw out consecutive energy blasts, and that's like one of his signature abilities. Speaking of signature ability, full power energy wave, that's perfect. However, I'm going to switch places over here for the triangle presets just because it's a lot easier for me. His main ultimate ability is going to be Final Flash Super Saiyan 3 Daima. Now, I could go with the original one, but this one's just a lot cooler. It has more impact behind it. Super Vegeta, you already know. And the evasive, we could go with Spread Shot Retreat. And this is the ultimate Super Vegeta build. We got the aesthetic, we got the skill sets. Let's go ahead and showcase everything, and then we're going to be going up against Perfect Cell himself. Here he is, man. Super Vegeta. Go ahead and deplete some ki just because don't want to transform into Super Saiyan 2. Doesn't necessarily produce the electricity effect, so let's just use some of the attacks first. Maximum Flasher. Pretty dang nice. Big Bang Knuckle again because of the consecutive energy blast barrage, and then the final punch right there just to show his brute force. You know what I mean? Power! Big Bang attack. That speaks for itself. Wild Buster, just because Vegeta, he uses some rush moves. You guys know that one upward kick he did against Semi-Perfect Cell? Triangle Square? We can do that right here. Yeah, look at that. True Super Vegeta with the iconic kick. Hey, I got DLC 20 early. So, Wild Buster, I guess this could replicate Spirit Breaking Cannon. Just because of that epic cutscene that we get right there. And we can follow up with that additional energy wave, as I said before. I guess a second variation of Maximum Flasher. Full power energy blast of volley. If only we have a golden version of this ultimate attack, just because, you know, Vegeta's energy blasts aren't necessarily blue, but it's fine. Go ahead and deplete a bit more ki. And we have original Final Flash without the burst. Yeah. Now with the burst. Woohoo! Top tier stuff. And to listen to the voice line when he says Final Flash, it actually sounds a bit like Vegeta. Now for the transformation itself. 3, 2, 1. Super Vegeta with the shine, the aura. Oh, y'all remember when he first transformed? We had that iconic stance and how he was glowing with pure power with that shine effect. That's literally this right here, man. That's so cool. Let's go ahead and reuse all the supers. Oh, that attack almost landed immediately after Big Bang Knuckle. Kind of cool. Big Bang attack. Boom. Wow, the burst. Wait, let's see if we can follow up with a super attack after that technique there. Nope. Well, technically we can. It's integrated into Wild Burst right there. Dude, this is nice. As I said before, this is probably like the most accurate character we can create from a CAC, the ground up. You know what I mean? Y'all already know I have to use that triangle square combo, and I'm going to be destroying Cell with Final Flash. Look at him. He's already scared of the immense strength that we just spawned in. Yeah, with the speed, I'm faster, stronger, and better than you in every single way, Cell. Dude, it would have been so much cooler if we were going up against Semi-Perfect Cell. They literally have that character in Dragon Ball The Breakers. Why not Xenoverse 2? The game was also created by Dimps. Come on now. Maximum Flasher! Yeah, that's for Trunks! You fool! Spread shot retreat. Oh, yeah. That literally is perfect just because the energy waves are golden. Look, you forgot about that. So we don't necessarily need to use the ultimate attack variation, right? Go ahead and follow up with Wild Burster into Big Bang. No, watch out. Easy stuff. Whoa! Nah, he tried it. That's a bit more anime accurate. Come on, I probably should have equipped. Whoa! Oh! Ah, he did it once again. Oh my gosh, dude, the Just Guards back to back. Whoa! Get grabbed, bruvs. Yeah! Oh! Ah, perish! All right, not too bad. We have to do this again just because, yeah, we didn't get the ultimate finish. All right, so he wants to play the Just Guard game. How about the anime accurate kick? Oh, let's go! Semi-Perfect Cell, where you at? Boom! I dropped all of that. I'm going to be conserving my key because I have to, what do you call it? Use the Final Flash ultimate. Whoa! Dodge that one. I was trying to go for that Just Guard, but I don't think you can guard that ability. Witness the immense power of a true Saiyan warrior! This is Super Vegeta, the anime accurate form. This is too cool. Again with that shine. Ow, my face. So we have to get that down to break. Oh, watch out. Perfect timing. Oh, maybe if you really want to test your strength, stay right where you are. Final Flash. Oh. Dude, literally everything about that was perfect. We were right above the rocky terrain and the water. Hey, to be fair, the Final Flash did not destroy him, right? It just like destroyed half his body. Of course, he regenerated with ease. So the question is, should I go down on purpose or should I be victorious over here? Nah, we have to be victorious. I just don't necessarily know how to finish the job. Boom. Oh, all right. Once more with this down to break. Once more with this down to break. I have to win. I'm going for the Just Guard and then the heavy. Watch this. Attack. Oh, he's afraid. He's standing his ground. Watch out. All right. Don't necessarily know what I'm doing. Oh, that actually does damage. Dude, that was anime accurate as well. Dude, I had way too much fun playing as this character. This is it for today's video. If you guys think this build is the most anime accurate build out there in terms of creating a character from the ground up, make sure to drop a like. Comment down below the next character I should create with some of the DLC 19 items. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.